What's up, YouTube? Today we've got a really special ration for you. I'm going to leave it flipped over just for a minute, and I'm going to explain the background on it. About a year or so ago, I was talking with Black Dog Bob, who, if you're in the community, you know who Black Dog Bob is. But I was talking to him about getting a very ultra rare ration. And one of the things I had brought up that I wanted was a ration from Timbuktu, because nobody has had a ration from Timbuktu before, and we all know that that's on the other side of the earth, when reality, Timbuktu is in Mali, which is in the western coast of Africa, around Algeria, Niger, that part of the area. But to everybody else in legends, that it's actually quite a remote place. Mali is a very poor country, so this would be the ultimate rare ration to be. And he came up with the ration to combat, and I'm sorry about the lighting here, Timbuktu Mali. And it's got the flag of Mali on it. This is menu number 1, beef stew. Of course, it's in French because Mali is a French-speaking country. Now, this isn't actually from Mali. It's not an actual Timbuktu ration, but this is kind of representative of the kind of the cool things that you can get from MRE Nation. You know, you can go check out Bob's site. There's a lot of things you can get, and I really don't know what's even going to be in here, but we thought it'd be fun, and he definitely delivered on my my quest for an ultimate rare ration, which would be the Timbuktu ration. So we're going to open this up and see what it is. Like I said, this is a custom-made ration. They can custom make pretty much anything you need and put it in it whatever you want from different countries, just whatever it is you're looking for. They can pretty much hook you up and print however you want it to be printed. So let's go ahead and open this up. He did put a peelable seal on it. And I'm anxious to see what's in it myself. I'm not going to cut the bag because I'd like to save it, since this was custom made for me. Wow, that is a strong seal. Okay, wow, this thing is ridiculously strong. So he did a good job. I finally got it popped open. So let's see what we've got in our Mali Timbuktu ration. So here we have what looks like a hot beverage bag, or beverage bag. We have a U.S. chocolate ration, peanut butter, cheese spread with jalapenos, strawberry jam. We have our beef stew. Trans fat-free marble pound cake. And these are all U.S. Ration components. Multi-grain snack bread. Fruit punch beverage base. Good, it's my favorite. Oh, we have grape jelly as well. He really loaded this one out. We have a U.S. flameless ration heater. We have our sleeve for the beef stew. Pretzels. And then we have our brew kit, which is an amazingly awesome looking brew kit. We have a British spoon, which these things are awesome. We have Beyond the Beaten Track, alcohol-free antibacterial wipe. Water purification tablets, there's 6 of them. Another antibacterial wipe. We have a Rambus instant coffee. I'm not sure which country this is from. Well, it's UK, so this is pretty much just a UK brew kit. Here we have our Beyond the Beaten Track chewing gum, creamer, white sugar, sugar. We have our Nescafe Original instant coffee, another creamer, a Taifu tea, creamer, white sugar. We have an English breakfast tea, all-weather mattress with a striker. I'm sorry if I'm getting this out of focus here, out of camera. And then we have another white sugar. So we have a pretty good meal. Let's get it all separated out and see what we have. Wow, for one ration, this sure is a lot. We have 2 coffees, 2 teas, strawberry jam, grape jelly, peanut butter, cheese spread, candy bar. We have our main beef stew, pretzels, fruit punch, marble pound cake, and multigrain snack bread, chewing gum. It's just the whole thing on this is amazing. This has been packed out. And again, with MRE Nation, you can choose what you want to put in a ration. So if you want all of this for one ration, that's what they'll do. If you want half of this, that's what they'll do. If you're wanting vegetarian, whichever you decide, they can do it. So we're going to go ahead and heat this up, and I'm going to get my beef stew ready. And the rest of it we'll do as we go along. And I'll heat some water up for our tea, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got water heating on our dime stove. We're going to go ahead and heat that up for coffee and a cup of tea. We're going to open up our FRH. And I'm still waiting on a really cool rock or something from one of my viewers. I'm not going to say who, Renee, but still waiting to see my rock or something, or actually to have my rock or something to put my FRHs on. I've seen it, but somebody hasn't sent it yet. Alright, got our meal in there. Let's add a little bit of water. We'll fold this over. Get it inside the sleeve. I think that's already starting to warm up. Oops, I guess I should put it on the right side. By the way, I'll have another review with some stuff that I got from MRE Nation. They sell single items, and there are several that I have not tried that come in the newer MREs, such as the pizza, the burrito bowl, things like that I went ahead and ordered from them. And pretty fast shipping. Now, luckily for me, he's only about a state away, so I can get my shipping pretty fast. For a rock or something, we're going to use the top to our dime stove. That's going to be our rock or something today. So we're just using a something, or something. Okay, we've got that. We've got our water starting to get bubbles in it. And what else can we look at while we're thinking? You know what? Let's go ahead and let's see. Let's get our pound cake. I'm going to open that up, and these are always a favorite. Take that oxygen absorber out. It's pretty fresh. What I'm going to do with it is actually cut it in half, and we're going to make a crazy peanut butter and jelly sandwich with cake. Why? And that's just because I can. Now, the great thing is, or the sad thing is, in Mali, if this was truly from Mali, they wouldn't have anything like this. They would actually have probably French rations, if they had any at all. Most of their military, from what I understand, are basically mercenary, freedom fighter type people. So, let's get our peanut butter. Ooh. We'll put a little peanut butter on this. Can't say as I've ever done this, but just the thought of it.
You've got mail.
Oh, great. Now I've got mail. Okay. Let's spread this on there a little bit. Next up, when we have a choice between grape and strawberry jam, or grape jelly or strawberry jam, I'm actually a strawberry fan, so that's what we're going to go with on our sandwich, our cake sandwich. Now, I don't know how much more decadent you could get with that than a cake sandwich, but that's pretty much about as decadent as I can think of. Actually, I should do one side with grape and one side with strawberry, but I'm just going to fold this over and make a complete sandwich out of that. Okay, so we have that. Next up, we're going to go ahead and take our multigrain snack bread. And by the way, we don't have a tray today. So here's our snack bread, which these multigrain, they're so weird looking. They're good, but we're going to use our cheese spread with jalapenos. We're going to knead this a little bit. Okay, add a little line of that. Probably to me the best item that's ever been created for MREs was the cheese spread. This stuff is magnificent, and the jalapeno, the best of them all. Okay. So we have our beef stew heating up, and that's just about done. We have our water boiled. We're going to make, let's make some English breakfast tea. All right. See if I can do this without getting it all over. Alrighty. And in the canteen cup, we'll go ahead and use our Rambos instant coffee. And let's see. I'm not a big fan of sugar, but I'll use sugar since it came with so much. We'll split this between the tea and the coffee. Creamer. Not a fan of creamer in my tea, so it'll all go in the coffee. Let the tea sit there and steep for a minute. Give it a little stir to get the sugar dissolved. All right, our beef stew should probably be ready now. This bag is hot. These USFRHs at times are probably the best out there, and at other times they just are not that good at all. So we have a secondary tear notch on them. Tear that. That thing is just cooking. Should be able to see the steam coming out of it. It's this one's actually doing a really good job. Okay, here's our beef stew, and it is hot. Get a wipe on that. And this has the side tear notches, which is good. But we're going to use our knife to cut it anyway, so we can get a straight line cut. As straight as I can get it, I guess. All right. So here we have our beef stew, and it does smell good. Of course, you can see potatoes, beef, peas, carrots. I believe there's probably corn in there. The U.S. beef stew is one of the best out there. So we have that. Now we can sit down and I guess start eating and checking stuff out. I don't even know where to start with it. I'm going to go ahead and try our snack bread with the jalapeno cheese spread. Again, delicious on that. I mean, how can you go wrong? It's jalapeno cheese. Next up, we'll try our beef stew. Again, you get big chunks of beef, potatoes, carrots. It's like Dinty Moore beef stew in a can. It's probably one of the most filling of the U.S. rations out there. That is fantastic. I'm going to wash that down with a little bit of coffee. Good coffee. It's strong, not bitter. Cannot go wrong with that. Next up, we're going to go for our peanut butter and jelly on cake and our trans fat free marble cake, pound cake. Wow. That's a pretty fresh cake. It's moist. The peanut butter and jelly on that, honestly, I believe I'll be doing that again. That is fantastic. Definitely, that is good. We got our chocolate ration, which it's a 47% cocoa on this. I'm not sure where they're made. No, it's made for, it says manufactured for MRE International. So these are made specifically for, I'm going to guess, for Black Dog Bob. I'm not sure which company. The writing's pretty small. We'll open this up and see. I like that it's little individual squares. You can break them off. Give it a try. It's a nice, looks like a nice chocolate. Really good chocolate. Cannot complain with that. Let's get a drink of tea real quick. It's steeped real well. Help melt that chocolate down. Well, we haven't tried the pretzels, but they are, I mean, they're pretzels. I'm going to actually end up crushing these up into my beef stew and giving that a little bit of crunch. Our fruit punch, I'll make that up a little later. Right now I've got the tea and the coffee, to drink, so I don't really need the fruit punch. All in all, this has been a humongous ration, and I'm going to sit down and finish eating this. This is my dinner tonight, so I've got a lot still to eat and enjoy. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. And again, this came, like I said, this was kind of a fun one to do from MRE Nation. Black Dog Bob, give him a holler, look up the site. He's got full rations on there from all over the world, as well as U.S. rations, ration components, which is the really cool thing is you can get individual pieces from rations. And like I said, I'll be showcasing them next in a review with some components I got from MRE Zone, and which is another website that I really enjoy. You've heard me speak about them. They also supply full rations and a few components. So check them both out, MRE Zone and MRENation.com on both of them, and buy from them. Send them an email saying, hey, you saw it here. And I said, if you want the custom rations, by the way, if you check on MRE Nation, they have some really neat like Stormtrooper rations that I thought were pretty funny. So they said, if you need something custom made, he's the guy to do it for you. So hope you enjoyed this, and have a good day.